This is Irontrader, and this is Friday morning, TGIF. So as usual, we're going to take a look here at crude oil and natural gas. But today we're going to do something interesting here because we're going to take a look here at a Bitcoin ETF short, IBIT. Okay, this video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, about the ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have the ETF here, BITI. Okay. What this does here is this is actually Bitcoin short. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of research on the Bitcoin ETFs, and I was trading for the long. I was trading IBIT. Okay, but then when it starts selling off here, I always have to have in the background. I'm a two-way trader, on the short side. And look at this here. Okay, so I jumped into this here yesterday. And this is the short on Bitcoin. So right now, Bitcoin is looking like it wants to go a lot lower here. You're probably going to retest. Well, you could even get down to that 85, 821 level. That's a 50-day simple moving average. We don't know that here yet. But let's just take a look at the short here. See? Now, as Bitcoin was going up here, this bad boy here was going down. You can see we're just doing this the opposite. It gap filled all the way down. And then she's rallying up here very, very nicely here, okay? So what it did, it ran all the way up here, all the way down, I should say, down to 2075, okay? So now she's rallying up very nice. I jumped in there yesterday because we crossed above this 8 SMA here, and then we went above this 21-day, and now you can see here where we are much higher. Yesterday, here where we closed is at 23.31, and we're ready at here at 24.12 level here. Okay, so we take a 1-minute chart and a 5-minute chart here. You can see here how progressively how nice this chart is. Bottom left, upper right. So this might be something that you want to look into here if you want to go on the short side of Bitcoin. Now, what you always have to do is watch the downside here. You're looking at that 22.98, and then we're looking at that 8-day at 22.29. But on the upside here, okay, you're already at 24.12. You have a nice target here at 24.99, and if it keeps on selling here, you got a 50-day. All the way up there at 28.23. We also have this gap here. Okay, I'm going to put up Bitcoin here next, and I'll show you where the downside gap is on Bitcoin. So you got 28.26 high right here, which lines up very, very nice there with that. And then we had that fill going all the way down there at 29.93. So if you want to do a Bitcoin short, BITI, this just might be for you. Okay, let's take a look here now at actual Bitcoin. Okay, here we have Bitcoin on the left and that short BITI here on the old right, okay? So what we got here, you can see here where we just sold off. You got 3 days of just selling here. So what we're looking for is we're going to be looking here for the bottom of this candle here next, okay? So you're looking at 91,475, and then we're going to come right over here to the bottom of here at 97.85 here, which is the bottom of this candle right there, okay? So that's what we're looking for. But there's a couple of things I wanted to show you here. See where you have your 50-day all the way down here at 85,312, but we have this gap, okay? So this gap is at 86.70, and then we have a fill here of 77.930. So a gap and a fill level here, but we have to get through all of this here support here first. But I always like to point it out. So this is just the reverse. So you can see where this gap and this fill, and see where the gap and the fill is just on here, just the reverse of the whole situation. So this BITI is working out actually very, very nice here on the old short side because Bitcoin and everything is selling right off. Now the market is selling off here, huge here today. You're down on the NASDAQ, you're down 285. This is all because I think what it is the Fed. Everybody wanted the Fed to keep on cutting, and they're talking about maybe 2 cuts next year. But a lot of people are just taking profit here at the end of the year. It's no big deal. But I warned you about this here for the last week or so, that when these markets get this at nosebleed levels, they could sell right off. So if you were listening to me, you should have paid attention, and you'd be putting money in your pocket right today, okay? Like I am here on the old Bitcoin, and I sold out of all my other positions, my trading positions, okay? So what we're looking for here on the old Bitcoin here is you're looking at 97.85. That's going to be your level that we're going to retest, and then we have to see if that's going to hold. Now RSI here coming off, but that's not even close to being oversold. Your green below your red, that shows momentum there to the downside. But we have just the reverse here going here. So again, what you want to do is put these charts side by side, and then if this hits this level, this 97.85, and it holds it, then we know here we want to stop. Then you probably sell out of this thing at that 24 99 level here. But we got to see what kind of reaction we get. Now, if it keeps on going through, we'll follow the candles down. But the 50-day here is going to be your target, okay, which would be the 50-day here on this target right here, because this is a 1-to-1 ratio here, okay? So again, put these side by sides here, and you're making money on the old short side. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have the old crude oil now. Okay, so you can see here we had this, it's like a double top situation here, and it's like a tweezer top, they call it, okay? So now we have ourselves another lower low situation here. So far today's low here, we got 68.52. We're looking at this bottom of this candle right here, 68.44. That's your support level, okay? And then if it keeps right on running down lower, we'll come over to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 67.98. And then we'll come down here to this candle. You're looking at 67.72, and then we just follow the candles down, 67.08, and then we have 66.98, which is the bottom of that candle. Now, again, if that's lost, then we're going to come right here, okay, to the bottom here, looking at 66.53. And then we'll come, let's see where we got here, 66.33. Then we'll come down to this candle. You're looking at 65.63. And there's your big retest down there at 65.27 level, okay? So basically, this is selling off along with all commodities, including that Bitcoin, okay? And then when that dollar is rallying up here, you're at 108.12 now. Okay, this should take this down here lower. Now, again, we had these war premium situations going on here, okay, all the way through. And then now you can see here, we just have nothing but red candles. And I never like this tweezer top situation, because you look at that, it's the same thing as we have here. And we still have a downtrending market. You needed to close above that 71.51 here to go higher. Now, just say this thing moves up higher. Well, we got really good resistant levels. You got 69.26 level. And then we're going to come up here to this 50-day. You got 69.74. And then we have that 8-day. Right above it at 69.90. Now, I'm short. I've been short here, and I've been just scalping the long. So I'll be looking for if there's a possible long scalp here, but I'll be watching that 21-day here and that 50 and that 8-day for that for resistance. If not, I'll just keep the short on, and then I'll see what happens if it gets down to this area here, 66.98. Now, if it blows past that and gets down to here, this level here, and this holds here, then I might take that short off. But again, if this area here is lost, then I'll add to the short and take it down even lower. Next target is going to be 63.64. Then you can be down to 60 area, and you can be down in them 50s there very, very easily. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, here we have natural gas. Now, natural gas here just ripping, just doing the opposite. Okay, this is the only one that's really moving up here nicely. Now, yesterday here, we went up to 3.64. Okay, that was the target level. So I said what we do is we just look to the left of the chart here, and what we're looking for was 3.64, and that's where she went yesterday, okay? So now today, you can see here we have a nice green candle with a 3.68. So this is your target on the upside. And this is going to be everything right there is going to be that 3.86. That is going to be your 200-day. So if you're long natural gas here, just watch it until we can get up to that area, 3.86, and then we got to see what the reaction is once we get there. Is it going to blow through, or is it going to go blow through there, or is this going to come in double top? Now, again, you can see here how many months here this has been just sideways action and below that 200-day. That goes to show you how strong that 200-day simple moving average is. But again, if we can start cracking up, then we just start moving to all these candles up here. You got 412, okay? You got 439. You can come all the way up here, okay? You're up in the 5 areas here, but we got to see here. You got to get through that key 200-day first here before you can do anything. Now, on the downside here, you always want to watch this candle right here. This is that 3.56 because that was the breakout candle. Then we come down here to 3.52. That's your next support level, and then we'll come over here, okay, at 3.48, and then we start coming right into your simple moving averages, which is your 342. That's your 8-day. That's going to be your key level, and then we have your 21-day right below it. Right now, this looks like here we had this double top, and now on the triple side action, we busted out above, and it looks like we want to go higher. So just watch that 3.86 because this here is your upside target where you're going to trade it to that 3.86, okay? Because you can see here where natural gas spiked right on up here, and once you got below it, look at here. This is all the way from the 23 here, and look at here, going all the way into here into 25 level, okay? But again, if you can break above that 200-day, she will rip much higher, and then you're going to have nice target zone here, probably to the bottom of that candle. You're looking at 4.75 level. That's probably going to be the first target that she's going to go to, okay? So again, just trade it, okay? And but again, natural gas always gives you a chance to get in, get out. Okay, so no worry. Had a pretty good draw yesterday at 126 billion cubic feet, so that was a pretty good draw. Now, RSI here, plenty of room to run here. The green over red, looking very, very good. Same here on your weekly chart. Again, she's breaking on out here. So on the breakout, don't fight it. Just let her run. Okay. So UNG here is doing pretty good. You're up at 1566. I took it off yesterday, and I'm gonna see if I can get right back into it today because I don't like holding natural gas there overnight. But it was a really good trade yesterday, so I'm gonna see if I'll get back in here. We start breaking up these levels, then I just jump right on in. Okay, that's what I got for you. And I'll be back here midday trading. We'll take a look at crude oil, natural gas, and then we'll see what else is in the old picture. Now, again, if you are trading Bitcoin, always look at it as just another trade. Okay, they'll never be old passionate like I got to be in Bitcoin. I got to do this. As a trader, we don't really give a rat's ass about that. All we care about doing is making money off the charts. Okay, so if it's a long trade or if it's a short trade, it doesn't make any difference. However you look. So then when I did that research on it, what I did is I found a long and I found a short. I really didn't have any intention of using that short. But again, you know what I'm saying? Yesterday it warranted. So again, always never have an opinion. Just trade what's in front of you. All right. Thanks for watching.